people are losing their fucking minds. Now, you said there's somebody behind this video?
Yeah, it's a group called Midas something or other, Midas Group.
Midas Touch.
Midas Touch. So it's not MIDAS, it's MEIDAS.
Because it's their last name or something like that.
And they put it together a couple of years ago, or maybe they just reproduced it this time. And to be honest, Joe Rogan needs a PR company to work for him that doesn't suck, because he's fucking this up badly right now. Like, I didn't mind what he said before this N-word thing, where he was just like, hey, I'll try to have a more balanced group of people on, but I do want you to know that the reason we're doing this is because the narrative all the time, and we're trying to combat that. That's what our fucking job is. But once they put that video out with out of context string of N-words, within less than 24 hours, somebody did the same thing to the Young Turks. Right. And it's just...
And Joe Biden.
And Joe Biden, and there's a bunch of other ones out there.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, one of the brothers from the Midas Touch that produced this video of Joe Rogan, the two guys went on Portnoy's show yesterday because they had made a compilation video about him as well, trying to take him down. It turns out, one, they're a fucking Democratic super PAC, right?
No shit.
And then two, he had a text message from one of the brothers using the N-word in the correct context.
Ah,
right?
You don't say.
Yeah. In the I don't like black people kind of context.
No fucking way.
Yeah, they're all full of shit. All of these people. But Joe, as soon as they published that video of Joe doing all that, and the argument went like this. People who don't like him, cancel. People who do like him, obviously, you're taking all this out of context. And then people who don't like him, rebut. The context doesn't matter. You can never say it. Joe Rogan won the argument right there. He won it right there because there's all this other evidence of all these other people, including Wikipedia, by the way. The N-word has its own fucking Wikipedia page.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
And they spell it out every single goddamn time. Do you think Wikipedia is run by black dudes? I don't think so, right? So he won the argument right goddamn there.
My personal...
Here's why he won the argument. I want to explain that.
Sure.
He won the argument because they set a standard that literally nobody can follow ever, right? So if it's mutually assured destruction. If I lose, then everybody loses. But instead, Rogan decided for whatever reason to apologize.
Yeah.
When there's no way he should have apologized for that. And two, he pulled 113 of his own episodes down.
So with this, my personal...
Like, he did it. I want to pull that statement up from the fucking
Because that's important, because I called you over the weekend, or texted you over the weekend, and I said, hey, did you hear that he got 70 episodes pulled? And you were like, no, it's been 113 in the last week. I thought for sure Spotify had pulled these down. My personal belief was he should have never apologized for any of it at all whatsoever. Once you apologize, then the rest of it just snowballs, and that's clearly what happened over the weekend. But for me personally, looking at it, I don't know why he would ask for them to be taken down. And I had not heard that, but pull that up, Bob, if you can.
I think
because now you're really fucking caving to.
Yeah, I think
that's a tenth of his catalog.
I think Joe's in trouble now.
So do I,
honestly, and for reasons that I'll explain here in a moment. But I want to see this shit on Twitter. I have it saved. If you want me to send it to you.
The video itself?
It's not a video. It's a statement from the Twitter CEO.
Okay.
Hang on a sec.
With the Twitter CEO or Spotify?
Or Spotify, sorry.
Okay. Speaking of which, Rumble, by the way, has offered him $100 million for 4 years. Don't know if that's a possibility of him to go over there, but because Spotify said we're not going to cancel him, we're not going to silence him.
Right.
And according to you, he was the one that silenced himself on those 113 videos.
That's according to, here, I'll read.
I got it.
You got it?
While I strongly condemn what Joe has said, and I agree with his decision to remove past episodes from our platform, I realize some will want more. And I want to make very clear, I do not believe silencing Joe is the answer, is what Mr. Eck said.
I don't either, and because the videos that were left up were ones about the vaccinations,
You missed the important part of that. He says, while I strongly condemn, this is from the perspective of the Spotify CEO Daniel Eck, EK. While I strongly condemn what Joe said, and I agree with his decision to remove past episodes from our platform, I realize some will want more. So that part about I agree with his decision to remove past episodes from our platform, for me, honestly, I'm probably not going to listen to a lot of Joe Rogan anymore if he's caving like this. because I think that's a fucking bitch move. I don't give a fuck about the economics behind it. Dude, you're rich.
Yes.
If you can't stand to lose some money to fucking uphold your integrity, that's a bit of a problem, right?
And that's what we loved about him in the first place.
Yeah, so now he's in a situation where he can either stay and have the rest of his credibility chipped away by Spotify over time, by the woke mob, or he can fucking leave.